What's up, boys? We made it in the shop, and my shit's a mess. LOL. When isn't it? But let's get straight to it. We gotta grab these piston rings. We got the lube, and we need to do some magic. But I have to fucking piss first, so I'll be right back. Alright, gang, what we have here is my used set of West Coast. This is the 8.6.1 compression ratio piston. It has a little bit of skirt wear, but I don't really give a fuck about the coating. I mean, we just gonna hit a ball, bro. This engine was also paired with some eBay forged rods that I didn't want to run with it. Also had some, I don't know, I think the last owner fucking left the nut loose in the bottom of the engine. My machine guy said it should be perfectly fine aside from it taking a little bit of weight off. So I'm gonna throw this piston in the middle. And yeah, I guess they left a screw loose or some shit in the previous engine, and that shit was just bouncing off the back of the fucking piston. It's just wild as fuck. But I mean, it is what it is. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna ball out. We went and got some big boy forged Eagle rods, and that is the way to go. We come with the ARP studs in them. We're ready to ball out and send it, bro. So all of these rods have been weight matched also, so they should weigh relatively fucking not even millimeter, like fucking hairs in between. So we're just gonna get these thrown in these pistons. Some of my pistons already have the C-clips in them. I'll see if I can get some of that footage for y'all. I didn't bring my other camera mount, so let's see if I can find that angle for that.
Fuck y'all. It's all because of political movies like this one. That's what I do now. Hey, see ya, Rozzy. I've been sitting here for so long. Where have you been all my life long? Can you please come home tonight? Yeah. I got them past plans. I had the bags, had some future plans. Now I'm flipping cans. Motherfuckers wanna ask about your past. I'm living for this day, doctors get paid. I try and hop on Medicaid. It's been a while before I'm gonna get laid, but it's not my concern. A happy day like David Byrne. Woo. Cause we're all lost out here. But now we'll be found, and now we're found. Wanna talk about tough, watching your mom slowly go down from radiation and chemo. How to look back from the biggest frown. Life upside down, didn't make a sound, just a kiss to the head. I would've died for her, like my dad would have. Now I must endure the strength she had to navigate this journey. But I got no mass policy, starting hustle all you see. Invisalign got my teeth on fleek, your reflection looking bleak. I never sipped a lean or ate a Molly Bean, just chief and hella green. I'm puffing many cones cause I end up being that raw machine.
Too much lube. So this is the piston we lubed up. What I like to do is get it started with the wrist pin, right? It's about halfway in there, just to make our life a little easier when it's time to slide the rod in. So we got our rod here. Remember, the front side is the side with the code facing, or the actual face. And usually on a piston, there's indications of which one is the facing side. And I know mine's is facing side because of this indication here. So what I do is I slide the rod in somewhat, right? Get my wrist pin in some, and get my rod in, and we start to close in on it, right? Make sure it's nice and straight, and bow. We have ourselves a piston and rod collab. So I already have one C-clip inside here, so it's not gonna go too far. So next what we gotta do is get our next C-clip in there to make sure it's closed. And I need to open my toolbox to do that. So I'll be right back. All right, we're back, and I think I got everything I need. What I'm gonna be using to install my C-clips is this picker, and that's pretty ass. I don't have a C-clip installer, but honestly, I don't feel like I need one in this moment. So let's see how this goes. Nice. So we got that side in there. This is all correct orientation. We're gonna get our next clip. Alright. We are going to start forming it inside of there. I like to work it edge by edge, right? So you can get that start. I kind of got to start it. And what I like to do is get under it while I got it started and kind of pry it through like this. Perfect. Piston installed, C-clip in. She's not going nowhere. When I get the C-clip started in there with my hand, I like to go under it as I form it around and just lift it over, if you get what I'm saying. And that should get it nice and tugged and locked in. So here we go, piston number 1. Check out some more of my gloves. I love this Lucas shit too, bro. This is some of my favorite shit. Start the pin. It's a little fat, but it's okay. Still slides in. Try a little bit more lube. Just a little bit more lube because I do not want to scorch that. Alright. Get a nice lubed up, get it ready to go straight in that hole. Nice. So we're gonna push that through a little bit, right? Remember, our front facing orientation for our rod is the one with the zip code on it. Right? We got a zip code here to let us know. We have an indication here on our piston to let us know that that is the front side, and this is now matching. So what I'm gonna do, I got it about lined up. Start pushing that thing through there. Nice. And it's okay to see a little play rock and forth with the rods and the wrist pin, because in the engine you don't actually see too much back and forth motion like this because it's connected to the crank. The crank has a little bit of play, but it's not going to be that. It's going to be, you know, fair, and the whole design will just always end up like this. So what we're going to do is get our next clip in and keep her moving. I like to get her started, right? We get up under it, and that happens. That's nice. That is my fear with doing these things, is them fucking blasting out and hitting somebody in the fucking eye. It's just not cool at all. But I think we can do it. This one pretty much just jumped in there. Okay, that's perfect. You could just push that one in. So here we go. Orientation, zip code, notch, second piston installed. And I think y'all are gonna gist, so I'll get back to y'all in a second. So guys, this is what we came out with. We finally have our pistons and rods assembled, and they're fucking beautiful, honestly. But may I say so myself, we exclude the skirt rash. Everything looks fucking golden. We got our guy here popping tray flips throughout the fucking shop. Gnarly ass nigga.
Nigga, what is that?
This is my GoPro.
Really?
Yeah, this is just what I catch little footage on and shit. What I be racing and building engines, all types of shit.
Okay.
This is pretty much the money. This is where the fans come from.
This is where the fans
This is where the fans come from.
Okay.
So y'all, this is where we coming from now. And honestly, bro, the far image isn't, you know, it isn't looking too blurred anymore. If I may say so myself. We still looking at the same shit we've been looking at for a month or two, but you know, hold on, let me sit you down. We're really not that far away when it comes from complications, bro. Everything has been so complicated with my build. It's because it's super custom. But I mean, you can't rush perfection and you can't rush art. This is gonna be something entirely different. It started off as a 1.6. God knows what the displacement is now. This is a 95 crank and the 92 engine. I had a 92 JDM head going on with fucking solid. I mean, I'll show y'all this real quick. Fuck it, why not? This is my intake manifold. Yeah, we have ourselves here a shingy ass head with a lot of goodies in it. We got some Brian Crowder valve springs in there. We got fucking shimless buckets. And we got dual exhaust cams. I don't know if you guys know about that mod, but that's just to get a little bit more oomph on the intake side for you. Exhaust side's probably a little bit aggressive regardless, but we'll see. But yeah, man, I mean, everything's fucking about here. We even got ARP main studs. We got ARP head studs, ARP rod studs. This engine blows. Maybe Mazda wasn't the way. Or maybe. We'll see though. Still have our fat turtle sitting here rusting away. That's okay, because we got everything pretty much covered. Oil feed's not fucking covered up. Well, that'd be alright. It's still aiming down. It shouldn't get in there. Kind of dusty, but everything still feels fine. There's supposed to be a little up to down play on here, but not no in and out play. We got a little bit of wiggle room, but once oil pressure comes in, that should eliminate all of that. It still feels like a beautiful turbo, thrust bearings feel fine and all of that. Crank's amazing, spins super freely, it's beautiful. We got the oil squirters locked down. I don't know if you guys can see them. I went ahead and locked down the oil squirters with some blue Loctite just because I don't want to play that fucking game. It's not fun. We still got to tap the oil pan. I have MLS fucking Cometic head gas, not MLS, I got a Cometic head gasket with a little 10-inch lift. So that should swagger out a bit. And yeah, I think for today, guys, I'm pretty much done. I tap in with y'all a little bit later. This is all I really got the time to do now till we get the new piston rings in. And like I said, these are 79.5mm pistons for a car that came with 78.5mm pistons. My dumb ass bought, what did my dumb ass buy? 79mm piston ring set. So I bet y'all can understand how fucking scared and confused I was yesterday when I dropped that ring in there and it barely fucking, yeah. But yeah, man, this was good work. I tap in with y'all soon. Y'all know I got y'all. And let's get back to this money.